It's the second year of our adventures on the South West Coast Path, the 630-mile trail around Devon, Cornwall and Dorset. We're back in North Devon, and today we're walking from Ilfracombe to Lee and then from Lee to Woolacombe, about 8 miles in total. Good morning.
Morning.
We are in Ilfracombe for the start of our second year walking the South West Coast Path.
Welcome back.
So
Good to be back.
Yeah.
It is really good to be back. Yeah.
So what are we going to be doing today?
So we're starting in Ilfracombe, and we've decided to split our first day in half because, well, we've been faffing a little bit, but also it was a very long day with lots of ups and downs, and we didn't fancy that to start us off. So we're going to walk from Ilfracombe to the village of Lee today. It's about 5 miles.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a bit of a change this year. You might notice we haven't got any bags on our backs. So we are mostly staying in one place in Croyd, and we're not carrying our stuff from point to point. Instead, Katie has hired a car and they are driving us everywhere, which is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
It will make things less stressful. We can just sleep in one bed each night, not together. Our own bedroom.
We get to make our own food. I think last year we had to do a lot of eating out and packed lunches, and when you're buying a packed lunch as a vegetarian or vegan, the options are very limited, so we get to have a bit more variety and a few more vegetables this year, which I think will make us all feel a bit better.
Yeah, it's just a little bit more flexibility, being able to drive. Rupa and I can't drive, being Londoners, so we're completely relying on Katie for this. But
well, not just me, we're also using taxis and buses.
We are.
There's still a bit of logistics about how to do it all, but should be good.
It'll be interesting to see how it pans out across the week, and also how much it ends up costing us, because I've got a spreadsheet.
Of course,
always.
So we will let you know.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it compares with last year. But should we get going for today?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
The first stretch took us from Ilfracombe Harbour around Capstone Hill and past the seafront in Ilfracombe town. It was blustery but sunny.
lock me in. So cute. It's going to be absolutely horribly pixelated and a bit wobbly.
The walk down into Lee Bay was along a pretty flower-lined road. Lee Village had a beautiful church and craft shop where we stopped for refreshments.
We'd finished this first shortened day with plenty of time to spare, so we headed down to Lee Beach to explore and do some swimming and rock pooling. The beach was rocky and dramatic with slate pebbles from the cliffs. After the beach, we headed back to our Airbnb, where there was a field of rabbits nearby that we watched in the evening sun. We decided to split the official South West Coast Path leg from Ilfracombe to Woolacombe into 2 days, and we'd now completed the first half of it ending in Lee. But for various logistical reasons, we ended up deciding to postpone walking the second half of it until the last day of our trip. This left us with a decision about how we would edit our vlogs, and we decided to combine the 2 Ilfracombe to Woolacombe days into one to keep our vlogs following the route in a linear way. That meant combining the first and last days of our trip into the first episode. So next up you'll see the stretch from Lee to Woolacombe, which we actually walked on our final day.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are, well, it's going to feel like no time has passed for you because this is day 1, but actually for us it's day 6. It's the end of our trip. We're just coming back to fill in the last little section from Lee to Woolacombe.
Lee is just one of our favourite places that we've been to, so it's really nice to be back.
Yeah, it worked out really well that we get to come back here on the final day.
Yeah, we just had a lovely taxi driver drop us off who was a big nature nerd and told us all about the local wildlife, which made the journey very pleasant.
Yes, he did say that there's very strong chance we might see some seals today, so we're keeping fingers, toes, everything crossed.
Yeah. We're walking about 5 miles.
It'll probably be 6.
Possibly more.
But
some ups and downs along the coast. But I feel like we've had quite a lot of variety this week, and I'm quite excited to get back to that classic coast path feel today.
And it's the last day, so it doesn't matter if we feel absolutely knackered at the end of it.
Yeah.
I think we will. I'm very glad we split this day in half. It would have just been a bit too long for the first day. So
yeah.
Should we get to it?
Let's go. The uphill climbs started immediately, but we were rewarded with amazing scenery right from the start.
We continued over a series of climbs and descents, past little bays, with each new summit bringing spectacular views.
We passed the little Bull Point lighthouse and found a signpost to Mort Point up ahead. This was the stretch of coast where we were really hoping to see some seals.
Although we'd been scanning the sea for seals, we'd almost given up hope of seeing any. But then up ahead we spotted some shapes on the rocks below. We found a spot where we could sit and watch them.
We continued on, feeling absolutely elated with our wildlife sighting. Seals, cows, lambs, what more could we have possibly asked for?
We reached the incredible Mort Point with its dramatic slate rock formations. From here we could see Woolacombe Beach, where we hoped would soon be ending this very hot day with a swim.
The beach was stunning, and we had it almost to ourselves as we cooled down after the hike in the clear blue water. We've just finished our final walk.
But not really our final walk.
Yeah. The final stretch of day one, split into two. Mm-hmm. Lee to Woolacombe, and it was absolutely stunning.
Yeah, finished with an amazing, amazing swim in the sea. It was so clear and turquoise all day and just begging us to get in.
And it was our first group swim.
Yeah, I loved that.
It was nice to all bob around in the waves together.
Yeah, it was really, really lovely. And we weren't sure that we would see seals. And we got to spend quite a bit of time sat high up on the cliffs with Katie's lovely binoculars. Watching the seals bobbing around.
Being like bananas on the rocks,
Yeah.
just sunbathing. It seemed like, it reminded me of Jack, my dog, when he flops upside down in the sun. It was just like that.
Yeah.
It was great.
And a really stunning stretch of the path. I mean, by reputation, it's a stunning stretch, that bit, but it was one of those walks that builds and builds and it keeps getting better and better. Just amazing rock formations, and each section was kind of more and more beautiful.
Yeah, definitely made the right choice to save it for the last day. It was a fitting end.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really was.
Okay.
Good morning.
Sorry,
Start again.
We're all allowed to say good morning.
I know, but Kat was saying.
Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Good morning.
Morning.
We are in Ilfracombe. Oh my God. Okay, one more time.
Left, I think. But if there's no left, then back up there. Apologies.
I think this is the theme this year.
This is how it goes.
Shambolic.
We're recording.
Why are we so tired?
I just got shat on by a bird. Would you give me one moment, please? I won't be long.
Kat, you better put that in the bloopers.
I will. Thank you for watching this episode of our Southwest Coast Path journey. The next episode is over on Katie's channel. Follow the link on screen or in the description box below. We also have a Ko-fi account if you've enjoyed coming along with us and want to contribute to our next adventure.